police were coming this way. And we heard a whole bunch of gunshots coming from out of nowhere.
Things could have been a lot worse after a terrifying chase down a busy interstate in the middle of the evening. We just learned that the dramatic chase started with a situation involving a gun in North Nashville. It ended in Williamson County.
News 4's Brittany Weiner is on the scene where an officer fired a gun during this chase. Brittany.
And Tracy and Tom, just within the last 30 minutes, we got a big update from police. Now, this is actually where the suspect, who we now know is 20-year-old Dylan Bailey, hit an officer's car, and then that officer fired 4 shots as Bailey then took off speeding down this road here. Now, obviously, still a very active scene, and we know this chase, and as in an update from police, actually started at Bordeaux Hospital, where police got a call about a man holding someone at gunpoint. Well, when they got to the hospital, Bailey was found in the parking lot. He started driving erratically and doing donuts and almost hitting more officers there. That's when he made his way to this intersection at 14th and 18th Avenues North, and Bailey ended up stuck in a cul-de-sac here. Now, this is where Officer Gene McCollum stopped at the entrance of the cul-de-sac, and as he was getting out, Bailey hit his car, and Officer McCollum fired 4 shots. That's when Bailey sped off. Now, this is where police are still actively investigating tonight. Bailey then took the police on a chase down I-65 into Williamson County. They say he hit medians multiple times along the way, blowing out 2 tires, and finally surrendered near the Cool Springs Galleria exit. Now, this is what police found in his car: 2 semi-automatic pistols on the seat and the floor of the passenger side of that van, but police say they expect to find a lot more.
The van has not been searched at this point, and the driver is still on scene there in Williamson County. But by his own admissions, we will find a variety of drugs in the van. He said there would be heroin, Roxy, and Xanax bars inside the van, as well as a small quantity of meth. What the driver is saying is that he is in the drug trade and he has been warned to avoid the police.
Obviously, a lot more investigating to be done, and we do have a picture of the suspect, Dylan Bailey. This is from a previous auto burglary arrest. Police say he is also currently has 2 outstanding warrants for probation violations. Now, since this was an officer-involved shooting out here, there was a DA investigator on scene earlier. This is typical for any officer-involved shooting. Police say there were no injuries, and at this time, as you can see, they are still processing the scene. Obviously, a very scary scene for all of the neighbors living around here this evening. But as we said, Dylan Bailey now in custody and currently being questioned by officers. Tom and Tracy.
Brittany Weiner, thank you for walking us through all of that. Now, this is the officer whose car was hit and who fired the shots. Gene McCullum works at the North Precinct. Metro Police say he is a veteran officer. He was the point person on the chase. He was not seriously injured. He fired the shots as he was getting out of the car, and none hit the suspect. Now, that chase down I-65 was incredibly dangerous. We managed to catch bits and pieces on the highway cameras. There were times when the driver tried to drive down the dotted white lines, forcing other drivers off the road. As he was swerving across lanes, he hit the median, popped his tires. Police blocked off the entire highway to take him into custody right there during the commute.
But as we said, it could have been a whole lot worse.